Greetings, beautiful souls, star seeds, tarot lovers, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hourglass. It's great to be here. I took a little break. I needed to get back to myself. Plus, I've been experiencing a lot of tension headaches. I don't know if it's because I'm receiving downloads or I need to stop eating a lot of crappy foods because I've been overindulging in a lot of sweets, being that I've been celebrating my daughter's accomplishments. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes, the congratulations. My family greatly appreciates the love and support. I want to also say big up and happy birthday to all the Geminis in the house. We are still in Gemini season, so it's a very changeable time for many of us, those that are affected by the energies as well. So things are subject to change. Nothing is written in stone. And we also have a few planets that's in retrograde. So that retrograde energy is going to be coming, bringing stuff back around for us to have another opportunity to grow and heal through it. Now, this could be dysfunctional or destructive habits, influences, family, relationships, a way of living, all right? So again, life is happening for you. It's happening to align you to what is truly destined for you. All right, so let's start with what's going on with your divine masculine's energy. What are they working on? What's going on with them? So this divine masculine could be male or female. This is just energy that we're tapping into. This also could resonate with the divine masculinity within yourself. Insights or confirmation that's needed to heal that inner wounded masculine energy, whether you're male or female as well. This twin flame journey or dynamic connection is all about soul ascension. So this person came into your life to trigger you out of some type of paradigm or some type of barrier that's blocking you from becoming your highest expression. So you may or may not end up with this person. The whole mission or the whole bottom line is to raise your vibration as a collective. Everyone is chosen, but only a few answer that call. So congratulations for answering the call and being one of those that are destined to raise the vibration of the earth, whether it's through creativity, song, play, fashion, whatever the case may be. Thank you for being here. So let's see what's going on with your divine masculine. Let's see what they're working on. So not all divine masculine videos is going to resonate with your divine masculine. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's begin. What's going on with this collective of divine masculine? We have sound. So some of you divine masculines, big up yourself if you're a true divine masculine in the comment section. Let the world know who the fuck you really are. All right, so some of you may be very much codependent on music right now. You could be, walking around with the earphones just plugged in, music blasting. You could be also silently listening to a lot of things. Some of you may be silently paying attention to your gut instincts. You're starting to feel some type of awareness. Your body is reflecting some type of awareness to a situation, to a way of thinking, to an action and habit. So for the divine masculine, you're studying or you're paying attention to your own vibration. This could be the tone in which you speak, the words that you use, the rhythm or harmony you're living your life in. Some of you, your divine feminines may be their first name melody, harmony. I see music notes a lot. So music notes may be some type of theme or confirmation within this twin flame connection. Some of you may be dealing with a very prideful or egotistical divine masculine, somebody that's more in their mental state that lets their autopilots be the star of the show. So we also have the third eye chakra, and I've been playing with my cards since I've been away from my channel, and the Stargate or the third eye chakra has been coming up very frequently. So some of your divine masculines may have issues with judgment or even focus as well. So some of them may be having painful reminders or very central reminders of their divine feminine through lyrics of a song. And that reminds me, the song Nobody Knows keep ringing through. Nobody knows but me. So what line or lyric I keep seeing run across like a headline in my mind is, why didn't I say the things I need to say? How could I let my angel get away? The pain is real, even if nobody knows it but me. So some of this divine masculine has been really resonating with a lot of regret songs, or I'm sorry type songs. We see here with the lion face, somebody may be shedding some tears once in a while, or they're really like yearning for some type of explanation. There's a lot of focus, and there may be a lot of poor judgment going on here with the Stargate symbols showing up. So for me, if I see the symbols, it's confirmation that something may be stunted, blocked, or delayed here, or even avoiding to be cleared. So the Stargate or the third eye chakra showing up, somebody could be having a lot of delusions, hallucinations. There could be a lot of obsessive thinking that leads to nightmares as well. So some of your divine masculines may be getting confirmations or signs, synchronicities from spirits or from the angelic realm, and they're kind of like, some of them could be like odd or to the point where it's freaking them the hell out. But there's a sensation or there's a nudge to trust what they're sensing, what they're knowing. But are they surrendering? Are they trusting this soulful or heart guidance from their gut instincts or their intuition? So we have multiple threes as well. Some of you may be seeing a lot of threes. Talking about trusting the ethers. The ethers here is trying to guide your divine masculine and some type of truth or purpose. We have commitment and the silver waterfall. So, you know, this divine masculine could be very much commitment may be on their mind, what it means to commit, what it means to be concerned about another. I feel like this divine masculine under the lion card was very egotistical, or themselves seem to come first automatically. That's the ego wanting to be secured or comforted. So we have the silver waterfall. Some of them may be coming into some type of alignment with their chakras, and they're working on their Stargate or their third eye chakras, really being receptive or centered, or trust in some type of subtle energy or their higher self in what direction or what to do next. So, and again, this may be regarding committing to self or committing to their divine feminine. So some of the songs or some type of lyrics, you know, the pain may be so deep, some type of painful isolation, maybe so deep here between the divine feminine and divine masculine, is kind of like debunking some type of commitment issues they may have as well. So something may be debunking here, and they're kind of like having it hard to trust what's being revealed. It's like they're not wanting to rip a bandage off of something to see. So maybe they're afraid to see or afraid to trust what they knowingly have to do. And this could be also raising the vibration in a more committed way, or staying committed to trusting their own intuition as well. One card, what is going on with this divine masculine? We have intimacy. Interesting. And we have the garden. So the garden wanted to show up twice. I'm also attracted to my amethyst. We also have it here with the Stargate, the third eye chakra. And it's like, it's all about, for the crown chakra, I'm sorry, but it kind of fits the third eye as well. So with the crown chakra, it's all about healing up personal losses, grief, having this understanding, looking deeper, being more reflective as well. So with the garden card, it's like somebody has put in the work, or they need to put in the work to be satisfied in the things that they're doing here, or developing here with the garden. So let me put this over here. So the garden card showing up, this person could be very stable, or they're wanting to reach a level of stability or self-sufficiency, but trust in their intuition. I don't know. They feel some type of way with it. It's like they may have psychic visions, but they're not trusting what they're seeing. There may be a lack of spiritual intimacy, or the divine feminine is connecting with this divine masculine on a spiritual level of spiritual intimacy. There may have been some type of emotional intimacy where you guys shared little simple things about yourself, but it left a deep imprint or impact with this divine masculine. So you guys may have showered together. It's something that was very intimate, but it did not involve sex. And maybe at the time this divine masculine did not know the value of what was happening. They did not know that this was something to be cherished. Interesting. There's a meditative energy that's going on, or there's a need for patience. You know, this divine masculine could feel like that they have planted ideas, or they have started something here with you, and they're waiting for it to develop or to become more on its own. So for some of you, your divine masculine may have had this energy or frequency of intimacy with you, and they feel like it's enough to have something growing, or this is happening with them right now. Confident. So with the well, maybe a Leo. So with how they're feeling, some of them may be feeling very courageous, bold. We do have this Aries energy that's going on right now. And for some of you, you may be affected by wanting to do something very daring, wanting to leap forward, knowing that you are capable or able to do something here, feeling that vibration. Music could even be a strong influence to this divine masculine. It inspires them to be more bold. Maybe they're listening to intimate songs, very sensual songs, and that's helping them to raise their vibration. Let's see how they're feeling. How is this divine masculine feeling about themselves in this twin flame journey? How are they feeling about themselves? Okay, so we have depressed and embarrassed. So this divine masculine may be feeling very empty, or it brought a very awkward awareness, or it's like a rude awakening that this divine masculine has been just a walking shell here. They could have been lacking a lot of intimacy that they didn't even know that they were lacking here, and they feel kind of like embarrassed. Some of them could be exposed for some type of I feel like some of them their reputation is being ripped to shreds, or their reputation may be in a not so good place right now. So maybe a lot of people are waking up to this divine masculine's way of doing things as well, and they feel exposed, or they feel like the past people are talking about them. Even the divine feminine, they may feel like you're telling people about how withdrawn or how numb, how empty they are, or they're starting to feel like they're a representation of a depressed person, and they feel like they're getting exposed by the way how they've been doing things. It's like I'm getting the saying, unhappy people or hurt people hurt people. So it feels like they're being exposed by the things that they did. So they're silent right now. It's like they're listening to music, or they're having some type of frequency coming towards them that the way how they've been operating is of a depressed person. It's a person that's full of fear. So they feel like people could see through them, could see their facade. How is this divine masculine feeling about their divine feminine? Regretful, feeling hopeless, disappointed that you may have got away. They feel disillusioned. No, they feel defeated that they let you down, they let themselves down, but they're trusting how they feel, or they're trusting that this is still believable. They're kind of still dependent on the divine feminine's energy, but they feel very pessimistic, double defeated cards here. So they feel like they have hit rock bottom, or they have reached the capacity, they have reached the end of something with the divine feminine here, but they're still trusting that they could come back, or the divine feminine is still very reliable, or coming back, or trying to repair something. It's still doable. Inadequate. Oh, wow. We have under that, no. So that may have been an answer to some of y'all's questions. The answer is no. Whatever you've been asking or wondering, it's a question that's been lingering. The answer is no. So, the fact that your person may be feeling judged or they have a lack of judgment, it's something to do where, okay, so it's not lack, it's a poor judgment call that your divine masculine may have made, or they made plenty of times when it came to this connection to the divine feminine. And it showed that they really lack intimacy. So they feel like the damage may have been done because of the silence. The silence may have been going on too long. They may have heard a lot of songs that kind of like describe you guys' situation, and the person saying it may be saying that it's over, it's too much, or I know what you did and I can't. It's something in the music that they're hearing that they feel like that's it. That's the judgment call. I'm getting too many signs about it, so that's the judgment call. But they may be not looking at things correctly here. They feel like they weren't equipped to handle this connection as well. So they feel like the ship has already sank. They regret a lot of things. They're very sorry. They feel like you may have got away, or they had to let you go because of this too much of a delay of letdowns. So let's get some key characters out here. So, this person may be very reluctant, this divine masculine may be very reluctant to come forward again, because they have this energy or this attitude of, well, too much has been done, or I have done enough for things to unfold. Or they may be in a place right now where they feel very relaxed. That's one scenario, that there's some way that's very meditative or peaceful for them, but they worry a lot about what their instincts is trying to show them, because their mind may be saying that this is hopeless because there's too many regrets. They may have saw that they have really hurt you. And again, they're seeing things, or they feel like people are pointing out a lot of awkward or weaknesses or bad habits. So they may be seeing a lot of things that they could relate to, but the end game is like they're not a really good person, or whatever, something that they were really doing. They're now probably finding out that because they lack some type of intimacy. And this could be fear of intimacy as well, that caused them to do the things that they did. So they're depressed over it. They could be depressed that they really hurt the divine feminine. So we have the 9 of Cups. I feel like this is some type of overindulgent as well. This person may be drinking a little bit more than usual as well. And with the 9 of Cups, this could have been very fulfilling. The level of intimacy they may have had with their divine feminine, it was very spiritual, but it also like helped to soothe some type of emotional trauma as well. So whatever happened in the past, this person really enjoyed it. This divine masculine, they really enjoyed it. They felt safe. I feel like it was a boost to their confidence. I feel really confident when I look at the 9 of Cups. Now, again, this person, going back to feeling unhappy with the depressed card. So you may have met this person a time in their life where they were really sad. They felt like less than. A lot of people could have been judging them. They could have been a person that was very superficial, and they were very self-conscious of themselves. So they may have been getting what they want with you. A lot of physical pleasure, possibly with the 9 of Cups. But this person could have had, like they have thoughts about themselves as being inadequate or underachieve. And it's like a certain type of self-hatred, but they mask it with something else. Hey, like this garden card, the person is just laying in the garden. So it's like whatever work that they put in, they feel satisfied, or they feel like they did their best. So they may be telling themselves that out of arrogance. And okay, so I feel like they were a little bit focused on physical pleasures. They're getting awareness on how their attitude or behavior affected this thing with the divine feminine. And they could be very regretful about that. They could feel embarrassed, like they saw something, or you told them something about their behavior, and they're getting like confirmations, and they're wondering if past people, possibly even past relationships, are now seeing this about them. Because, you know, with the Nine of Cups, this person may like a lot of attention as well. Tell me more. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, strong Scorpio energy. This could be their moon energy as well. So this person is being exposed. Like, we have embarrassed, we have exposed, awkward, but now we have the Tower energy, and that's all about exposure as well. So again, this person could be exposed for their poor judgment, their lack of intimacy. It's like they have this arrogance of, I did what I can. But they're now seeing that they fit some type of profile of someone that's just simply into, or a superficial person. They're now fitting this profile of being empty, somebody that's empty when it comes to intimacy. That's what I'm picking up. So there's been some type of disruption. Could be the both with the both of you, or whatever belief, fundamental belief they were striving on, it's now falling apart. And this is where the exposure is coming from. We're about to get some more. So this is strong scorpionic energy. So some of you may have transformed because of this, or this is a very transformative energy for your person. We have the Wheel of Fortune has been coming up previously, frequently, on when I'm playing with my cards. So with the Wheel of Fortune, their personality, or again, something to do with their reputation, their identity is it's under some type of threat. So they may be having identity crisis as well, feeling hopeless and depressed, not wanting to surrender to their intuition, this deeper knowing. They're having trouble trusting themselves. Ouch. So the wheel here, they may be lacking some type of groundedness, and this is part of their lesson, is to learn the lesson of being grounded within self and not in these outside illusions. Because, you know, they may be codependent on something here. It could be alcohol, could be cigarettes, could be, again, seeking attention, or even work, employment, status, something to that effect. All right, so let's see. Nine of Cups, tell me more. All right, just checking my camera. Yeah. I feel like in many ways they're content, but they still have this annoying feeling of being exposed here, or something around them is crashing, is coming apart, is coming undone because it was fake. So they feel awkward, or they're self-conscious that someone is catching on, or even the divine feminine is catching on this facade or this image they try so hard to hide. And this could be that they're very disappointed, pessimistic individual, and they try to mask that. We have the Page of Wands. So this person may be an explorer, or they're initiating self-expression, or there's some type of beginning stage of self-expression here. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, the truth came out. The truth came out here, and it caused destruction, or it disrupts this person's self-pleasures here. Could be also as well. So, you know, for some of you divine feminines, you could have figured out that this person's attitude, or, you know, their self-worth was kind of draining you. Maybe you were you were someone that kept reassuring your divine masculine. And some of you may have figured out that this person needs to ground on their own. They're lacking intimacy, but the lack of intimacy comes from not trusting or surrendering to this divine masculine deep inner knowing. So this person may be one that moves around a lot. With the Page of Wands energy, this person could be very childlike, could be fickle. Sometimes there's no effort from this person. They give mixed signals, very inconsistent behavior. With the Page of Wands. And that was the truth. So somebody may have confronted, the divine feminine may have had a serious talk with the divine masculine, and it didn't mean much at the time. And then as they go about life, they start to see signs that actually reflect what this divine feminine has been saying. I feel like some people in the past may have told your divine masculine about these issues, but it didn't matter. But now it's like the turn of events, the wheel. They've been learned, the lessons has been piling up. This could have been a fixed sign, someone that doesn't do well with changes until there's some type of some type of chaos or drama comes in. Then the truth hits with the Ace of Swords. This could be air sign as well. So someone that may have had harsh criticism as well. So there may be some type of truth that's going to come out, or it already came out here. And this is what got the wheel spinning. This was what triggered improvements here. So again, someone may have told this divine masculine, look, you're inconsiderate, you're very wishy-washy, back and forth. I don't have time for it. And it kind of shattered someone's comfort or someone's high. And the divine feminine or the divine masculine may have cut some things out as well. And this is what got the ball to move. Some of you may be suffering from, okay, so there was a lack of it was a lack of assertiveness here. Because again, with this Page of Wands, very inconsiderate, back and forth, mixed feelings, mixed messages. So someone cut that shit out, said some things like, listen, because this and that, this is what it is now. And the person may have just been like, whatever, drink it off, party it off, and then all of a sudden now things start falling apart because this behavior, this divine masculine is so arrogant about their habits. Now things in this person's environment is falling apart, is beginning to burn, because this person is just not making the right choices or decisions, not wanting to give into the truth or surrendering to the higher self. So it's like this is going to keep reoccurring with this divine masculine until they learn how to make better choices. Yeah, this person didn't want to be exposed for their bad behavior, but their actions is telling. It's telling the truth. Oh, wow. So we have the Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. Interesting. So this divine masculine craves stability. They crave achievements. Hey, they crave rewards. But they're starting to see with the wheel that they have to learn the lesson of groundedness. Whatever information, whatever beliefs, I feel like it's misinformation that they have been striving on, that led to a lot of bad decisions, caused a lot of tower moments, a lot of disruptions, exposure. So it's like they're sitting in this garden or in this peaceful environment, but it's painful. It's painful to be in this isolation, reminiscing on some stuff, not really satisfied with the emotional connections or attachments that this person has. It's like a lot of negative thinking. They could be also contemplating, fantasizing, reevaluating, but feeling hopeless, feeling like it was too many letdowns. I let down my divine feminine. This person is not really enthusiastic about coming back to this connection, because it's like too many truth has to be confessed. Number one, this person may have chronic depression, and they may need to seek some professional help. And this is something that they're not wanting to admit to as well. There was too many missed opportunities. This person could have acted a lot off of boredom with what they had. So just doing things for attention with the Nine of Cups because of they're bored with what they have going on or what they're attached to emotionally. Superficial type of energy. But what I see here too as well, divine feminine coming into this divine masculine's life has awakened a lot of truth, has shaken up this divine masculine's world. They actually think really hard on the opportunities that they miss with you, how fun or how satisfying it would have been. I feel like this person is like a rolling stone. They may like to travel, or they think about traveling with you. You guys could have talked about travels. Could have talked about owning houses or property. So we have the 11-11 portal going on here. For some of your divine masculine, they really need to pay attention to what they're thinking, because they're right now kind of like on the peak of manifestation. And I feel like this is why the Stargate is coming out, because they need to be aware of how they perceive things, because it's easy for this divine masculine to manifest disruptions. It's like they may have hit rock bottom, and it's like they may be bored with grounding themselves. Maybe they're not satisfied with what's going on, working on grounding themselves. It's like maybe it's taking longer than they thought. But it's because they're still dwelling on this inadequacy, on this worthlessness. They have not yet closed or make improvements with how they think about themselves. So they're yearning. They could be going into a lot of meditation or trances, just yearning off of the divine feminine. Yeah, this person longs for a happy home. They yearn for a community that they're accepted in, celebrations. This divine masculine could be thinking about commitments with the Four of Wands. Again, their third eye or their gut instincts is all connected to each other. I feel like they're in some type of alignment, but your divine masculine is like giving into a lot of feeling awkward or feeling like exposed because the things that they did. So it feels really hard to come back. Make a comeback from what they was before. So they sit there all depressed and gloomy. They may be part of an unhappy family situation, and they can't leave. They're stuck right there for the moment, and they may be very introverted. They may feel like they don't belong where they're at right now. But again, it's lessons here. It's lessons to be learned here. So let's see what the channel messages your divine masculine may be wanting to tell you. It's almost like the scene from Lion King when Simba was out in the jungle with Timon. I hope that's the character's name. Timon and Pumbaa. And it was all Hakuna Matata, but he didn't quite feel like he belonged there. There was a sense of loneliness or yearning to be somewhere where feels like home. It just felt fun. It just felt like nothing to worry about all the time. But deep inside, it was inevitable to come down then. All right. And then Nala came into the picture, was very intimate with Simba, letting him know like, hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to come back to reality. And he didn't want to hear that. So check out that scene from The Lion King. I feel like this is something similar. Not wanting to face reality, not wanting to surrender what someone deeply knows that they have to do in order to get the life that they want, in order to escape this darkness. For some, this person really needs to seek medical attention. Okay, let's see. Pretending. So some of your divine masculine could still be trying to fake it, because they're very intimidated by some of you as well, seeing the truth, seeing straight through this arrogancy. They want to be more stable, self-sufficient. But a lot of things are falling apart because of the truth, or the truth that they seem to be dismissing, running away from all the time with the Page of Wands. So this person may be very unmotivated in life, and you had no idea how deep this depression really went. Difficulties, we see that with the Tower. This person is facing a lot of unfortunate events and disasters because they failed to make the right decision. They fail to trust this higher self of theirs telling them which direction they needed to go. So again, a lack of intimacy when it comes to the feminine and masculine energy within themselves. They could also feel like it's too challenging to stay the course of grounding. They feel bored. It says, call me. I have so much to say. Heart-to-heart conversations. They want to be honest. What does this divine masculine need to say to his divine feminine? Can we start over? A clean slate. The silence is killing me. So again, they could probably pick up your vibe, your frequency or your energy through this silence, and it's kind of like yearning, or they're very sensual. Nobody knows but me. Nobody knows the pain. The pain is real even if nobody knows it but me. Type of energy. What else? What is this divine masculine wanting to tell their divine feminine here? I feel like a ton of bricks hit your divine masculine. Oh, I'm sorry. I shake the camera. I feel like a ton of bricks have hit your divine masculine. So we have karmic partner. If I knew what I know now, I would choose differently. So this person may have chosen a karmic partner, someone that was codependent on them, or they were codependent on that person. Again, looking for attention elsewhere, or this person was just seeking pleasure, and they found someone that was very convenient. But the thing is, they may be having some Tower moments or conflicts because this person is this off and on energy. This divine masculine is this off and on energy. Could be always avoiding or just not putting in effort. So for some of you, this divine masculine is having this same type of energy towards the karmic person, not wanting to put in any efforts because they feel depressed and hopeless. It was easy to lie. So I've seen that a couple times playing around with my cards. It was just easier for this person to pretend and lie to either be on your level or wanting what you wanted. But, you know, it could have moments where they did want what you wanted, but because of this deep depression or feeling exposed or feeling like they were inadequate to ever give anything beyond what they were doing, they were just too embarrassed to let you know the truth. So it was easier to keep leading you on or lie. And this could also be that they were lying about how good they feel in your company, how much peace you brought them when you guys were intimate or sharing, you know, private details, or, you know, just doing things that were a little deeper than just the physical. I've been busy lately, but I'm thinking about you. Of course you are. Who wouldn't want to think about the divine feminine, right? So let's do some extra messages. This is White Decks. This is my personal tools. It's not for sale. It's just to help me get some more details. So I did mention some type of painful isolation, and that comes with the Four of Cups in lonely. So, you know, they may have a few people that they're entertaining or who's trying to entertain them, but, you know, it's just not reaching them. It's just not doing anything for them. So, you know, they may have these people, these attachments way before they met you. This could be children. This could be exes that they have obligation with. They're part of some type of unhappy family. And I feel like they're being exposed, or they feel like family is really talking about what's going on with them. So family members could be talking behind your divine masculine's back. And this is making them even more insecure. But again, this is a lesson with the wheel to ground themselves, to be stable in who they are, to rise up to the sacred masculine or the divine masculine, knowing their purpose, knowing their direction, trusting in their gut instincts, in their clear vision, regardless of the doubters, regardless of the naysayers or the haters. So this is their lesson to learn. And I feel like some of them could be thinking heavily about what it'd be like to travel or travel towards the divine feminine, to come see her, to come and hang out and have this intimacy again. But they feel like they have let you down. They know, or you may have confronted them about a lie, possibly with a karmic person, and they're bent over knowing that, you know, you may have saw straight through their facade. All right. Ending messages from the divine masculine. What is the end messages to the divine feminine from the divine masculine? Soul check. How is your soul holding up today? So this person, your divine masculine, may be doing soul checks, maybe going into meditation for like 10 to 20 minutes, you know, just really going on their own to like possibly think about or contemplate about some few things here. So, you know, they may also want to know if you're doing okay. How is your soul holding up today? It says, share your mud with me. Transparency builds trust. So they really want to have like this heart-to-heart conversation. They want the opportunities to really share what's been going on, but they also want you to share your mess as well. They know you have been going through some stuff as well, and they really want you to be open and empathic to what's going on between the both of you. So they may want that friend energy back. That's my best friend type of energy back or whatever. So we have, you take my breath away. I love you. So there's still fiery passion. And it's like, I want to love without fear, or they would like the divine feminine to love without fear, to bring back this feeling alive. Like I could feel me, I could feel my heart, I could feel my cells. It's like that's the type of soul deep connection or intimacy you guys may have provided for your divine masculine. It was something that they felt safe to relax, safe to sleep, or something to that effect. Tell us more. I'm hiding the fact that I want you from family and friends. So again, they may have said a lot of stupid shit to their family, to their friends, and now it's like they have to eat their words, and they may be very reluctant to that as well, saving face here. Again, still very codependent on strong criticism or strong opinions of those around them, feeling exposed or embarrassed if they have to publicly come back to the divine feminine, or if people see you. You guys know what the real story is. I don't. I'm just delivering the message. This person may even feel like they have to move out or move on their own, and they're not really feeling like they're at that level to do so independently with the inadequate card. So we have sexually frustrated. They're dissatisfied possibly with who is trying to entertain them, or who they may be flirting with. Could be this karmic partner as well. Needs not being met. Dissatisfied with my options. Okay, divine masculine. That's another learning lesson again. I feel like this person was trying to save face, or they was getting this egotistical energy, not wanting to look like they're soft or weak or surrendering, you know, wanting to keep their power intact, but they end up making a very destructive decision with the tower, possibly with a karmic person. What was that? The card flipped, but then it flipped back. Oh, okay. That's how we doing it now. What else about this divine masculine to their divine feminine? So they've been busy. They could be busy still licking their wounds or cleaning up some mess here. But regardless of who they're around, their mind goes back to the divine feminine. Expect miracles. You have the attention of the ethers. So the divine masculine, that's what I'm saying in the beginning, needs to be careful on their thoughts and intentions, because you could easily manifest with this 11-11. Some of you are seeing 11-11 a lot. Is frequently is coming up to let you know that right now, whatever you're thinking, whatever your intentions, is a high possibility that you could manifest that in a moment. All right. Walking on eggshells. Still, the truth is being masked here. So it's almost like I'm not going to come to you with it, but if you call me, I would, you know, the mood is right. I will tell you what I need to tell you. I can't shake my prideful behaviors. Greed driven, suffocating my soul to earn money. You can't fix me. I don't chase fuck boys. I got asthma. So this person may not want to pursue the divine feminine, casual dating. So they prefer something that's very casual, even hookups, nothing that has too much expectations here, because again, they're very comfortable in some ways on what they're developing. This could be career, this could be money, whatever the case. They seem to be very comfortable and satisfied in wherever that is, and it could be stifling their or closing off their third eye chakra, again, making very poor judgment calls as well, being very destructive, things falling apart that were not true. But again, this is coming from a sense of inadequacy and fear. They don't want to be having some type of expectations over their head. So again, you can't fix me. This is something that they have to learn, divine feminines. And every time you try to go back in and rescue or assist some divine masculines, you reset that clock, or you reset that lesson. So this is why it's important to acknowledge the separation phase and let go lovingly. Let go knowing that this person is going to do what's best for them, and you need to do what's best for you, whatever that may look like. So this person is very egotistical. There's a lot of unhealthy pride energy. And again, their pride could be connected to what they're seeing. So their vision, again, with the third eye, is not that deep. They're not willing to go beneath the surface. It's kind of like superficial energy. But again, that could change. This could be the last lesson when it comes to how many levels they need to learn that specific lessons of grounding and being stable within self. All right, so have compassion. You can lovingly detach. No one said that you had to put your life on hold. It's actually not recommended that you do so. So go ahead, live your life, be good, be great, and peace to you and those you love. Thank you guys for tuning in. If it resonates, go and big up yourself in the comment box and let me know what you guys think. All right, so up next, I'm going to do some more channel messages. It may or may not have to do with this level of connection. It may have something else to do with family or friends or what have you. So stay tuned for another channel messages. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.